Welcome to Momentum Builder, our weekly reach out, basically to help make sure that you stay in the know. Most events are a one-time shot, not us. Our goal is to keep you motivated, inspired, informed, and educated throughout the entire year. And we do that with the best of the best, and literally the best of the best, like the guy we have here today, our good friend and mentor, and the guy who has changed our entire industry for many years now, Mr. Scott Harris with experience.com, previously Social Survey, where we met him at the WOW event. That was so cool, by the way. You brought
Awesome.
the best, introduces some rock stars like Brittany Hodak and so many more. And now you just keep improving the platform and making us all look better and better, literally making us all look good. Better than we could in the past. All of us know that we should have, reviews because Gino, what you're saying, it's always like when somebody refers you, they always validate.
Yeah, no, that's truly what I believe. Your online reputation is where people validate the referral. So referrals are still the most important thing in the world. Online leads are still more difficult than referrals. But if you get a referral, the first thing they're going to do is look you up. And guess what happens? If they look you up and they can't find you, you're out. But if they look you up and they find you and you have all these great reviews and you have a professional website and you have a Google search ranking and all the things you should have as a professional, then that validates that you're worthwhile to at least give the opportunity to have a call.
Well, I also love how a lot of our professionals, and I'm going to not steal your thunder, Scott, because I know you're going to go in more detail, but I love that, like we were at the Todd Duncan event, High Trust Sales Academy, teaching us what we all felt we already knew after being in the industry for 3 decades. But nope, look at this book, Scott, that we just went through 4 days of training with, and see all the tabs and everything. And it was 4 days, 10 hours, and then 2 hours of homework afterwards.
What?
Yep.
It was
crazy. I'm like, I'm getting old and I can't believe I'm like back in college. But it was absolutely amazing. And one of the things that came up often about how to differentiate yourself, because capture, our capture ratios are so bad right now that we have to do something to differentiate ourselves and make us stand out versus our competition, especially with people shopping with higher rates. And a lot of the top producers utilize experience.com and the reviews. Because like, if you have any question of who's the best or how good I am, check out my reviews. It was that simple. Like, I'm 4.9. I have hundreds of reviews, and that says more than you need to know. I mean, they just start with that.
It's a little
so
bit
with that being said, Scott, I'm going to tee it up and let you kind of express the knowledge that you have, because we've seen you speak recently at a PRMG leadership council. You killed it, by the way. And then we'll do some live Q&A. And remember, everyone, please engage. That makes it a lot more fun. See these little reactions, thumbs up like that, hearts, let us know what you're thinking. Make this interactive, because this is for you, not for us. So make sure you react and make sure you engage in the chat. This is live. This is our goal with everything we do, is to make it interactive so you completely understand it. We can answer your questions and you can implement things. And we're doing the same thing at Momentum Builder this year in February. Everything's going to be interactive. So Scott, that being said, welcome aboard to our weekly call.
Hey, thank you guys for the intro. Is this the platform that if you do stuff like this, yeah, look at that. Did you know there are things you can do that will actually create background image? I watched you guys do the thumbs up and the hearts and the applause.
Does it really gesture?
Hold it for just a second. Hold it for an extra second.
Is that on you? Do you have that platform? Maybe we don't have it turned
on. I don't know. It's not doing it for you.
We're going to find it.
You got to turn that on.
You learn something every day.
All right. So
I think he just wanted to mess with us, make us all hold our thumbs up.
No, just everything.
Look at it. You're getting a lot of thumbs up because everybody's like, hey, what's that? That's cool.
That's right. All right. So,
let me Ryan in the house.
Let's say you get you give a customer, Jill, a great experience, and Jill is hanging out at a restaurant or something, and you and she's talking to a friend who's looking for a loan officer, and she says, you should really use my friend. He does a great job. We know right now that they're going to go look you up. We know that they're going to look you up. And to them, you are what the internet says you are. And that's the bottom line. You are what the internet says you are. And yes, I stole that from Brittany, but
I'm gonna steal that from you.
yeah, I still, she's got great one-liners. If somebody's looking for a mortgage in your market, they usually are going to find the best professional, and usually on Google. There are 99,000 searches a second on Google, and almost 50% of those have local intent for people looking for goods and services like the ones that your loan officers provide. I believe that this is the most important landscape that you can focus on. And that's one of the reasons that we continue to evolve. You're going to see some stuff today that no one has ever seen. Even some of my sales team hasn't seen yet, because it was just released into the sandbox. As we developed this enterprise platform, it kept coming back to value, SEO, reviews, replies, business listings. It kept coming back to how do we help every individual professional win in their local market, right? How do we make sure the best folks get found and chosen online? And so what we did, that's very unique to us, as we built features and we built just a volume of data connected points that would help us figure out exactly where you stand and how we could help you improve it. Around here, we came to this idea that we had to fit all this together. And how would we fit all that together? How does it make sense? How do we engage, in your case, the loan officers, to do the work to help them dominate online? And what we came to is a couple of points. First is that the online search ranking landscape is complicated by design. Second, that there are hundreds of platforms that you have to manage or update or boost or promote, or there's so much for one loan officer to be able to manage. To manage that at scale is almost impossible. So we knew first we had to give you visibility. We had to make something very complicated simple. So we thought Credit Karma. Credit Karma reverse engineered credit. And while the number isn't exact, it is so close. And then, so they reverse engineered a complicated process and made it intuitive so that you could understand where you were. The second thing that they did that we thought was really interesting was they gave you a calculator so you could see how to manipulate the results on your behalf. Those calculations that you can do on credit. We know this. I'm using this as an example because it's very relevant for us, right? And that's how they did it. Now they sell you other products and services, but there was a third thing that we felt like we were uniquely positioned to help loan officers dominate in, and that was actually automating the fix, right? Imagine if Credit Karma gave you, here's where you are, here's what you need to do, and oh, by the way, just do these 3 things in our platform and we'll do it for you. Now, we'll get you your 850 credit score. That's what we've done for online search. What we've done, but we didn't stop there. We go visibility, calculator, leaderboards. We show you the gap. Then we give you the tools to fix it. And then we said, you know what? What's important to these guys and gals? Referrals, realtor partners, and new business directly. And so we said, let's build 3 platforms that get them more referrals, that allow them to partner more deeply with their local real estate partners. And let's build a search site that actually ranks the top performers and helps all those top performers get more business directly on the experience.com domain. And so I just want to show you, if you guys don't mind, here's my challenge to everyone on the call. Get in the top 5%. That's my challenge. Everything that we're going to talk about today, I need you to be in the top 5%. That's how you get all these advantages. Okay? So what you're seeing here, this sort of looks like your Apple storage bar, right? This thing here. This is literally your calculator that shows you exactly what to do, shows you exactly where you rank in your local market. It shows you who's ahead of you and who's behind you. And if you do the work, you win online. It's that simple. If you go to Google and you are sitting in, I'll just show you Bettendorf, Iowa, and you're sitting in Bettendorf, Iowa, and you just search for a mortgage, the #1 organic position and a top 3 position in the map integrated search belongs to the person at New American that's actually done the work to get to #1 on our site and continues to do the work to stay to #1. And so if you look her up directly, and we're going to do this with some folks that are on the call too. If you look her up directly, this is a page that we manage. These are reviews that we created. These are our reviews. These are ours. These are ours. This is a page that they're running with our APIs. This is our page for Amber. Amber's sharing all her reviews here. Everything you find, if somebody refers Amber and they look her up, she's going to win that deal every time. If somebody refers, this is what Don and Gino were talking about. This is the landscape that you must win. You now have an easy button to win it. Okay? You have to do, I'll show you how to do the work. So simple. But the landscape you must win, if what Don and Gino said are true, when somebody refers you, they look you up, and this validates the referral. You should all look yourself up and see if somebody finds you. Is it going to validate the referral, or are you going to lose that business? In fact, are you going to lose business you don't even know that you lost? Right? Are you going to lose business you don't know? Then I want you to Google search your city with the word mortgage. People are paying $60, $70, $80 a click for those ad spots. Are you winning those spots? If you're not, I want you to just do the work that we're talking about today. Okay? So today's iteration, I'm going to show you, here's tomorrow's iteration, even more. So we're going to get to that in a second. But today's iteration is simple. Come in, take the tour. You'll be able to, you'll come in right here, and there's a tutorial that'll pop up, and do the work. It's super simple. Update your profile. Let's just start there. Here's your profile. Just like LinkedIn, all you have to do is edit your profile. And editing your profile with a little pencil button allows you to make sure that you have every possible field. Let's talk about why every field is so important. First of all, if you don't put products and services on our site, we can't share the products and services that you offer with the world. So if somebody goes to Google and looks for a VA home loan near me, if you don't have VA home loan on your website, on experience.com, and on the 150 other pages that we share to, they're going to give that referral to someone else. If you don't tell Google you're open, your exact hours, if it's 6 o'clock and one of your competitors say they're open at 6, they may show up at the top of search because you say you're closed at 6, or you don't have your hours on your website or on our page. If you're a soccer mom, put soccer mom in hobbies. If you volunteer at the local pound, put that in your hobbies. If you have achievements, put that in your achievements. Okay? This is a very thorough, just go about and fill out your specialties, your licenses. You can put, by the way, you can put multiple locations. We've never been able to do that. This is our friend Edgar, who's a top performer. And if somebody's looking for support, accessible support on a loan, Google's not going to refer Edgar because he doesn't have wheelchair accessible. We know that you do. We know that location's wheelchair accessible, but we haven't updated it. Think about it like this. Every single field, everyone is important. It is going to connect you to someone else. We all, including me, like to skip steps. No more skipping steps. Okay? It's 15
No skipping steps. I hope all you guys are listening to this because I know it's really easy. I'm just going to jump in here. It's really easy, Scott, as you know, because you're going through some very pertinent steps to something that we all need. We need to increase our rankings, period. Bar none. Nobody can question it, but I guarantee a lot of us are on this call. You're probably kind of like, yeah, and you're jumping your emails. This is huge. This alone can make a huge difference for your business in 2024. I know none of us have enough business right now. We don't have all the business we want. So why wouldn't you do this? And you can see that Edgar's been putting in the work. Some don't. Some just hope it happens. Where if you put a little bit of time in, it makes a huge difference. So 100%. I just want to make sure everybody's paying attention right now because this is cool stuff that through experience.com, we were learning that, even Gio and I were like, wow, I didn't know all these other steps you needed to do that totally take you to the next level.
Absolutely. Write down 4 things if you're taking notes. Update my profile. Connect to every relevant platform. Reply to all of my recent reviews, the past 75. So far, so good. And then refresh and see where you stand. It's that simple. Watch. Dashboard. I'm going to give you a couple more things to do here at the end because it's going to get fun at the end. But you don't want to do the fun things at the end if you look like shit on your profile. Excuse the language, but that's the truth. Get those 3 steps done and then see where you stand. See if you jump from 150th to 12th. That's how easy it is. Okay? So let's do, so you go to the dashboard, go to your profile, click on edit, click through each box, update every field. Simple. Click edit, click save. Go to reviews management. Now, I'm going to tell you step 2 is connections. Even though reviews management's higher, I want you to go to connections. Oh, you weren't supposed to see that yet, but we'll get to that. That was a fun one. All right. I know that this sucks. I know you forgot your damn password. I know. Deal with it. Okay? Get the connections. I can't refer people to write a Google review for you if you haven't authenticated your Google connection. That's the most important one, guys. Authenticate Google, not just place ID, authenticate. That allows us to use Google Post, Google Q&A. You'll be able to advertise on your Google page. It allows us to direct reviews to Google. It allows us to pull all the reviews in. It allows us to automate replies to Google. It allows us to pull Google Analytics into your profile. So much from one authentication that more than half of our people skip. So if you're competitive, I know you're competitive, compete. Okay? This is where you need to win. This is the competitive battleground. People that are doing this properly and in the top 5% on our platform are regularly getting 20% of their business from people, from their phones ringing from Google My Business search. Okay?
That's huge right there. I mean,
we've had people
have organic
double
search leads.
That's right. Well, they just think about it like this. No one's actually ever created this level of visibility to tell you exactly what you're missing. So now you know. So if you're doing the work and we're doing the distribution for you, you should win because it's all just math, right? But experience.com in February is launching millions of profiles, millions, which should help you, right? But not if you haven't done the work. You have to be above the fold. So right now, we're asking you to do these few steps. In a few weeks, we're rolling out even more steps for more connections that it's gonna blow your mind. But do this work now. Get to the top of search. Connect to Google My Business, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Pull your YouTube link in. Pull your Zillow link in. Pull your Instagram link in. Make sure you properly connect to LendingTree. You can't connect to Realtor.com. And if you don't have a good profile on Yelp, don't do it. But every relevant one you should get connected to. Okay? Next, reviews management. Now, by the way, if you connect to Facebook, we'll pull in your Facebook reviews so you can reply to them. If you connect to Zillow, we'll pull in your Zillow reviews. When you authenticate Google, we'll pull in your Google reviews. Guess what? All that goes into your score. Those reviews count because they count to the internet. Okay? We'll just pull them all together and share them. All right? Let's talk about reviews. Another really cool thing that our boy Edgar hasn't done, and Edgar's the top performer. And when he does this, his score is going to go up and he's going to create a gap. Edgar needs to compete at another level. Edgar needs to realize, yes, he may be number one in his market on search, but Edgar needs to say, okay, I want to be 100 points ahead of everybody. I want to secure, because I promise you this, the folks are competitive, and when they realize what they have here, they're going to come after you, Edgar. Okay? Not replying is giant, but good news. We know how to reply. Sometimes you use the product names. That you should use the person's content. We can use tags. We can use personalization. And guess what? You don't know exactly how to reply? We'll do it.
AI.
Just use the AI. If Edgar's logged in, I deeply appreciate your kind words, Isaac. Personalization. It truly inspires me and my team to hear that our efforts is impacting your business positively. We strive to provide top-notch service and solutions to our clients, and your feedback reinforces that we're on the right track. We look forward to continuing our work with you. Thank you for choosing PRMG and for your fantastic rating of 5 stars.
So much more thoughtful than anything I would write.
Exactly. I know. I was going to say, I don't know about you, but I'm not that good.
I'd be like, thanks, buddy. Go Dodgers. Yeah.
Go Dodgers. That's it. You can, by the way, there's nothing that says you can't adjust.
There you go.
You post.
And Edgar would do that. He'd say, go Dodgers. All good.
He would? All right. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Edgar, I won't do that to you. But Edgar, get in there and reply to all of your recent reviews. So if you
what I love about that, Scott, is because you have that AI element in there, it doesn't have to be you. You can have an assistant on your team do it for
100%.
you. Yeah.
100%. And by the way, most of my top performers have their assistants coming in once or twice a week for 15, 20 minutes a week. That's all it takes. Okay. All right. Now so that's going to get you to the top of search. In a few weeks, you're going to see a brand new UI, because I paused for partners like PRMG on some of this stuff, but now it's coming. And so your individual listings, we will share to over 100 different websites. Your branches, we have more than 200 connections for sharing, but individual listings, remember, you're an autonomous route to market employee. You're the route to market. You get your own business. Okay? So, and we know that. And so what we know is that it's really important for us to take our friend here, Edgar, and share Edgar's pertinent information everywhere. Not just the location, because there could be 50 loan officers in that location. I want to promote Edgar everywhere, so that anytime somebody's looking on any site, YP on any site, that Edgar has a chance of coming up. And if the better data and the more data we get on those platforms, the more opportunity you have to win on those platforms. So we've bundled reviews and replies. We've got a new tool called Web Analytics. I'm going to show you. Here's your profile. Here's your connections. Nothing new there. and here's your new listings. Now, listings is pretty cool. First, let's start with your web analytics for your primary citation. This is something that most people don't know, is that the most important place you have online is your personal website. It's kind of intuitive. It makes sense. If my website says I'm open and it says I do VA home loans and it's got everything about me and it has all my products and services, it's got my reviews, it's got my replies, it's got ratings, it's got geos, it's got all the right tags, in fact, then you should win. You should have a leg up on the competition. It's all just a competition, right? And so let's just see what we're doing here. We are actually crawling your personal site. So if you use a PRMG site, or if you use another site, you just put it in your profile, whichever is your site. That's really important. The one you promote to your buyers. Okay. We will go to that site.
Can I intercept real quick? I know
Yes.
there was a lot of talk about people that have multiple websites. Can you like kind of debunk that myth or what it is? It's the reality. Some people have multiples.
Pick a winner and move it around. You can actually promote all your websites on our page, but what is your primary citation? Remember, name, address, phone number, title, website. These are the primary pillars of a distribution model that helps people know you exist. And the primary pillar, the most important one, is your own website. And so if your website is not consistent with what I'm sharing to the world, we're creating a disconnect, which Google's algorithm is saying, not quite sure anymore. Okay? So that's why we go deep. Do you have the exact name, address, and phone number on your website that you put on our website that we've shared with the world? How fast is it loading? Do you have business hours on there? License? You have service areas, all your products and services. Is there a contact me button? Is there about me text? Do you have a profile photo? We even look for logos and other stuff. Do you have HTML? We actually crawl the HTML data and look for the meta tag descriptions, your robots meta tag, your language meta tag, your charts, all of these. We then go and see if you're using widgets. You guys are using widgets. Those don't index. APIs make it your content. Widgets make it my content. There's a big difference on your SEO and your score if you're not using the APIs. Do you have a valid site security? We basically have broken down your primary website to make sure that when Google crawls it or another search engine crawls it, that it's exactly consistent and has 100% of the right attributes. And that's a part of our score because, quite frankly, that's a part of Google's score. And this is not an experience.com reverse engineered score. This is about online search, what they're looking for pulled in to give you visibility. Okay. The other one, I think I can pull that up. Let me see if I can find the listings. I'm gonna stay away.
While you're looking for that, I mean, I went and checked just a couple of our local cities, and I'm like, oh my God, like the best person has 7 reviews. That's ridiculous.
You should be crushing.
Be able to smash that.
You should smash everyone, but you got to do the work. People just skip it because they don't understand it. You don't have that excuse anymore. Don't skip it. Do the work. We'll distribute it for you. We'll make sure everybody that you have consistent data everywhere, and you'll win. And that's the bottom line. Now, let's talk about what else we're doing. So is there any questions on the functionality of the platform right now?
I know Taylor had a question. I'm not sure if it was on the functionality.
Or on what I've shown. Is there any questions on what I've shown right now?
You want to throw Taylor on if you want, if he's still there?
While you're doing that, check this out. The team is now releasing a ranking journey. So what it'll do is, now this is on the sandbox, so you can't count this data because we're just testing the sandbox. But we are now going to be sharing with you where you rank in your city, where you rank in your state, and where you rank in the nation. Because we know some of you are so competitive, you won't stop until you own it. And and we know that if you're number one, you might not come back and do the work. So we said, forget that. We're going to.
Salespeople competitive? Come on.
All right, here's another one for you. Check this out. We said, maybe we need an easier way so they don't have to jump around through the calculator. And so my team came up with a game. We made it so simple. Everything I just told you to do, in a couple of weeks, we'll be in the game. You just go, you play the game. Hobbies. Soccer mom. Add a hobby. You'll see. Let's do
motocross.
Another. There you go. And let's save and let's watch the points fly off the screen and onto our score.
Oh.
I love gamification. It makes things so
right.
You can add service areas. You can add products and services.
Even just the user interface of that, it's just so
But you made it really easy, Scott. I mean, thank you. Because the old school way, you're not doing all this stuff. You don't know what to do, but you walk us through it. You just click on the box and answer the questions. How hard is that?
So that's the point, is that when you come in, we're going to make sure that all the things that you're missing, like replying to reviews and take these actions and all these things, are a part of our game. And literally, our mantra is play the game and win online.
Love it.
All right. So did you have somebody teed up for me?
No, they were going to ask the question later, I guess, in the chat.
All right. Let's talk about search. So you probably haven't seen this yet, but this is actually live. It's not perfect yet. We're still testing it. But I thought I'd pull up Scott Edwards just to poke our boy here, that Edgar. We think that our profiles are going to be seen like LinkedIn for professionals, because we are aggregating ratings and reviews from the entire internet and pulling them into one place, and then showing potential shoppers, people that are looking for a loan officer, people looking for a real estate agent. We're showing them who the best of the best are. And our results change all the time. When we index on Google, an hour from now, those results are going to be different. If you do the work, if you get a new review, it's all the point system. Google's going to love that, because quite literally, our results are always recentering around the best. We are adding work experience and we are adding college, because we think those two things are also great reasons to choose a professional. But I don't think I've ever seen a professional comparison page. But who would we choose here? We've got 463 reviews, 494, 494.
It's a tight race.
Huh?
It's neck and neck. This is
neck and neck. Yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of Claudia. She doesn't really, but I think Nikki maybe still belongs. Let's see what we got. 3 more ratings. Oh, these two have more ratings from other platforms. Great. Nikki, you lose. All right. Now it's down to Scott and Edgar. Ooh, 100 NPS. I don't know. I think wait a minute. What products and services am I looking for? Oh, I don't know. If I'm buying investment property, I'm probably going in this direction. Scott's got more years experience. Oh, he's a veteran loan. I like the words. Oh, none of them show me their awards or their positions. That'd make a big difference. Top performer on experience.com, top 10% at PR, whatever it is.
It's true. Both of them top 10%.
I might
top
choose
10.
Scott.
Probably
Scott's
top 1% in the Mortgage Executive magazine.
Huh?
Probably top 1% in the Mortgage Executives magazine for both of these guys.
That's right. That's probably true. So now we can search. I pulled Gino, you still have a page out there.
I don't know why.
Don't
originate anymore.
We need one for as regional managers, though.
Yep.
Yeah. So Jeffrey has blue stars. But look, He's got such great results. He just isn't indexed highly, hasn't connected all the right things, hasn't replied to his reviews. And so he shows up way down on search. And right above him, there's gold stars and top 5% banner. Jeffrey doesn't have an image we can share. Do you see the difference? There's
cool.
so much value if you do the work. All right. What is next? Well, let's go to what's live today. I think we need referrals. Let's go get some referrals. Okay. We've made this super easy. You can give referrals. You can get referrals. You can track referrals. That's simple. Let's request a referral. We're going to just say, we're going to request it to Gino. Like that?
In the email, it's going to be G Fronti. Your email's in the upper right-hand corner.
Oh, wait.
There you go. Just add a G to it.
F-R-O-N-T,
at prmd.com.
This would be, it redid your name as G.
I was going to live with it, you know.
All right. We don't need contact. Let's just put Corona, California for, all right. Would you like to refer my profile to your friends? Gino, I need, see what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want. I need referrals. And then I could come in here and say, the market sucks. Give me a referral, right? No, but, and so now I'm going to send this and you can see that I've requested a referral. I haven't sent anybody referrals. We can do that, right? All we have to do is find their profile and send them a referral. And I haven't received any profiles yet. Now, what you're going to see in your inbox is that we have literally made the referral beautiful. So, because what they do when they get referred, what did we say? They look you up. Heck with that. Let's control what they see. Let's refer them properly. Let's show them an entire snippet of you. Your last five-star reviews. We're actually putting the actual reviews in there too now. Okay. Did you get it yet?
I'm going to go check. Could be in the spam filter too.
Better not be.
Could be.
That comes at, I think that queues every 10 minutes. So by the end of the call, your request will be in there. So very cool now. And if you say, you know what, I want to send it to every past client that gave me 5-star reviews, just upload a CSV.
Ryan just caught that it was prmg.net, not .com.
Oh, so
I'll never get it.
There you go. So you want to upload a CSV? Drag it in here. Here's the format. Right there. I don't think that's very intuitive, but you put 1, 2, 3 fields on your CSV, 4 fields.
I mean, I'm just thinking of this is endless possibilities, right? At the end of every transaction, I would send a referral request to the listing agent and to the buyer's agent at the end of every single transaction, and asking for the referral in a professional way, even to the consumer, right? So I think this is a really professional way to ask and to validate again. Hey, by the way, look at my profile. Remember how good we are.
All right. I couldn't agree more. Now I want you to, I think I logged out of, let me just go in to experience. I clicked the X accidentally. So let me log back in as Edgar here. And let's look at Edgar's back office. Now, what else do we want to do? We want to request referrals. We might want to request a review from a past client. That's pretty simple.
Love that.
What if we wanted to pen our partners? All right. I'm going to tell you what's here today, and it's not all that usable. But in February, we're releasing 1.4 million realtor profiles.
Whoa.
Okay. Which means, and here's what we're doing in February: 1.4 million realtor profiles and promo codes so you can give it away to your realtor partners. Okay. We're giving you lunch and learn materials, including SEO videos. We're giving you a slideshow. so that you can actually go to your next office appointment and show a slideshow and say, I have a promo code that lets you have this for so many months, and not just the free version. It gives you the whole thing, everything I get. Now, what does that mean? You're going to do lunch and learns, and you're going to add people. So Edgar, who else is, you know what? Let's add Edward. No, I'm kidding. So what does this do? This is going to allow you to find your realtor. Give me let's do
Try Joe Mayo. See if it comes up. Oh, you said realtors aren't on there yet.
not yet. No.
Just attach them to me for now.
So let's find Gino and let's pen Gino. Save. Now let's look at Edward's public facing page. You can put all your realtor, all 8 of you, you can put up to 8 realtor partners on your fit page, and we will email them and have them promote you back. Now you start to build a network around referrals, around education, around helping them grow their business on experience.com, around the promo code, around you promoting them on your site and them promoting you on their site.
No competition trying to get my top 8.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You can, I think there's a question here by Kaylin. Is there a limit to the number of agents we can share that with? So I think what you do is you share it with all your agents, 20 agents, pin them all. And
pick your best 8 though.
Yeah, you need to I need 2 more referrals from you to get into the top 8.
Okay, so we've also got a way to manage the work. So my target agents, if you go on, if we are, because we're logged in as Edgar, so we'll just find Gino here. And we will save Gino. Now look what we've done. Let me find it. Let's put Gino in a let's add a new group called My Partners. These are people that have already agreed to partner with you and are sharing you back.
This is a really important question from Scott Edwards. He's actually in the chat, and he says, can we add financial advisors, insurance agents? Can we add other verticals? Look at you. Yay. Hey, that's the circle of cash flow, Todd Duncan.
We are adding 20 million professionals, all the wealth managers, all the insurance agents, all the realtors. You can partner with your top 8. You can group them into your targets. You can group them. You can say, these are people that I'm partnered with. You could say people I've given promo codes to, and you can find them and they'll claim their profile and they'll pin you back, or you won't pin them, or you'll unpin them. So let's get more referrals and let's build deeper relationships with referral partners like realtors, wealth managers, and insurance agents. Okay.
I'm looking at this right now, and I'm looking at, this is kind of the low hanging fruit. If you just spend some time doing this, your online reputation gets better. Your relationships get deeper with your real estate agents. This is a no brainer to me that people spend more time doing this. And at least if it was part of my 2024 business planning, it's something I would get done now, so that it would be done and I would start yielding the results in 2024 from the work that I just did right now.
Yeah, I would time block weekly to work on this.
That's right. And that's what you got to do, right? You got to think about what people see about me online can now be controlled. So let's control it, right?
There was a question earlier, and I know that this is usually an enterprise type solution, right? There's not a way for people to buy this a la carte if they're in the broker space or anything like that.
There is.
Wow.
February.
Okay.
February. It releases to 20 million professionals and all your parallel verticals. So you can promote your partners. And when you promote one, they'll claim their profile. They'll use our paid service because you're giving it to them for free. You're growing your network, your referrals, and quite frankly, you're growing the experience.com platform, which helps you because you're at the top of it. So all the traffic that gets referred has a chance of finding you because we rank people on the site by search rank score. So do the work, win online, win on experience.com, get more referrals, get more referral partners, get more, promote your partners, get deep relationships with your partners, do training with your partners. That's the plan. So when I started, I said, look, there were a couple of problems that we sort of mimicked Credit Karma. One, we want to give you visibility. Here's your visibility. Two, we want to literally show you where you rank online and what the gaps are. So you have visibility in where you are and you know exactly what your gaps are. Can't be more clear. Three, we want to give you the tools to fix it. And four, we want to add to that a ton of business creating tools that allow you to do right what you want to do as a loan officer. I want to show up online and win new business. When people refer me, I want that validation to be rock solid so I would never lose that business. I want to build more deep relationships with my realtor partners, and I want to take every happy customer that I've had over the last 3 years, and I want to send them a way to refer me effectively that will actually convert.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, this is a no-brainer. So I think the best way for us to do that, for all of you that have experience.com, is to do a team lunch. Everybody bring your laptop. We'll just hang out, talk about it, throw one up on the screen, and let's just all improve files. All in, in one good lunch. I think everybody could make a huge leap and try to catch Edgar, because I see that he's been number one for a long time, but now he's going to go back in and grind it out and try to stay in the lead.
343 is only number one in a few places. I'll just be honest. 343 will not be number one for long. You'll need to get up to about 800 when listings releases. It'll take about an 800 to be number one. And Edgar, just look at his results. He should be up there.
Yeah, I mean, he's number 3 in the company right now, so he's definitely putting it up there.
Yeah, but we're just. But Edward's not doing too bad either, Edgar.
No. Scotty's doing good.
They're both competitive.
Scott's going to try to pass him right now. He's already doing
that.
Oh, shoot.
Well, this is really great, Scott. And this is exactly why we wanted you on, because we all know that we need to have an online reputation. But having an online reputation management tool to this degree, of this scale, where it makes it simple, fun, and effective, I mean, that's really the golden goose.
Mm-hmm. That is, it's so important. I wasn't going to show you the listings one, but since I have another minute, I think I will show you. It's ridiculous. It's even better than most of what we have shown. So let me show you the listings one too. But I think that the PRMG group uses Sochi, but do they use Sochi for the individual listings?
You can. It's an opt-in, opt-out opportunity.
So check this out. You can now,
oh, wow.
This comes out very, very soon. This is new. No, you haven't seen this. So you can now, instead of going back and forth to all those different profile pages, you'll be able to update it all in one page. And then you can use a second validation.
Oh.
And you can it actually links back to the page. So you want to see your profile on that page, you'll be able to view them. And then you have Google Posts automation. So you can use Google Post technology, Google Q&A. So you can interact with your customers. Google Analytics. So you can see how much activity Google's referring you based on your work.
This is truly impressive. Is this February also?
This is 2 weeks from now. This comes out. We've been waiting on this because of
so this will be ready in time for Momentum Builder.
Yeah.
Look, I know that's the first time I've done that demo. So a little disjointed. I'm jumping around a little bit, trying to bookend it properly. Get found, get chosen, get more business.
I love it.
It was a no-brainer, Scott. And you guys give a thumbs up with Scott's passion about what he is continually trying to add to our industry and to us. I mean, he could easily go sit. We know you could. You can go sit on the beach right now and just check in your bags and go, I'm good. but you're always leaning in. You're passionate about it. You're fun. You're real. You understand our industry and what we
Keep going.
need.
Keep going. Let's.
I mean, it's awesome, Scott. We've known you for quite some time now, and all you do is keep elevating your game and have more fun with it. You keep creating more fun with it, as opposed to like, hey, we can help you with reviews. Now we can help you with all kinds of stuff to get business, bottom line. And this is like Gino hit the nail on the head. The gamification that you've done with this is really fun. Like it makes us like, we got to talk to you about how we do this for our, as regional managers for recruiting and stuff like that, so we can get our name up there. So when people are looking up lenders to work for, they know how to find us. Because if I'm an LO, there's no way I wouldn't just live in this thing, because it's imperative. And when you can utilize all these and elevate your game, and then utilize that to differentiate yourself from the competition, it's a no-brainer. We're like, hey, check out their reviews. Check out mine.
When will enough be enough for me? I'll tell you this. When we host an experience event and we get over 20,000 of the top professionals from all verticals in the United States to show up, that's when I will feel like I'm on the right path. I feel like this thing has been made difficult by design. You need 20 different products to manage your online presence, and companies are spending mountains of dollars on tons of different technology and not getting anywhere close to a total solution. And it's messy. And so the people that put in the work get chosen, not necessarily the people that put in that are the best, right? The people that know how to manipulate the math. We're just going to give people like you guys, people like our friend Ibarra here, we're just going to give you the tools to be the best online. You're already the best. Now let's just translate it to the internet in a very simple and intuitive way. You're right.
So
I get
passionate questions. Taylor, did you still have a question? You want us to put you on?
Anybody
else have
the
questions?
being promoted thing, so I'm not sure. Scott might have addressed it as he kept going through his presentation, of course.
Angie, all this is available. The referral center is available. The calculator is available. All you have to do is log in and use it. Some of the stuff that's coming out, like that listings control panel and the other profiles, so partner promotion works effectively. I mean, partner promotion, if the partners aren't in the platform, doesn't work, right? But in February, partner promotion will be a race, and we'll need to make sure that you are racing in the right direction, because all of our top performers are going to want to go capture those agents.
Unbelievable. Super
Who else has
happy
questions?
that we did this today.
Anybody else have any questions? Other than, I guarantee a lot of the people that are probably on this call are probably not paying attention because they're back on their site, improving it and upgrading it.
Good. That's a great outcome.
But
All
I
right.
know what Gino said. I think we should do this as a group, as groups, and then you get your agents to do that, because a lot of agents do the same thing where they're just as competitive. They have to, and they have more competitors than even the loan officers. So even more important for an agent, and for our team, and anybody on this call should pay attention to this. You should be the one helping your agents do this, because agents won't do this. They're worse than us.
Oh, it's such an opportunity. It's such an opportunity for each of you to go sit down with your agents and say, click claim. Let me help you walk. It's such an opportunity for you to add a ton of value to your agents. All right. I need a favor from you guys. Can I ask for a favor?
Yep.
G2. Look at me, a reviews platform needing reviews. I need reviews.
Where's the link?
I'm hoping that at least 5 of you will go to G2 and talk about how incredible this platform is for professionals, because every professional, every autonomous route to market professional will eventually have a search rank score. Everyone, every plumber, every doctor, every loan officer, every insurance agent, every real estate agent, all of them, every chiropractor, all of them. We are launching them with what we call parallel verticals. So go to G2 and look up experience.com on G2 and somebody ask a question. That's the reason I jumped to that. Go to G2 and look up experience.com and let's get.
Two people were asking about, they tried to, Scott and another person, I forget who,
Having a
that
hard time
asked,
replying to some of their reviews.
Which
said,
one?
Go to Scott Edwards and see if we can pull him up.
Heck yeah, we can.
By the way, I just put the link that goes directly to the reviews page for G2 in the chat. So let's hope we can do more than 5.
That would be freaking great. I'd really appreciate it, guys. All right, Scott Edwards. So I do find sometimes that there's that sometimes the C-suite has, or not the C-suite, but the executives have put in do not reply filters that they haven't switched off. So we need to do that. So let me just find Scott Edwards here real fast. I'll log in as Scott. This platform is ridiculous.
While you do that, Don's doing some housekeeping here.
Yeah. So, all right. So every week we try to bring you the best of the best. And Scott, you absolutely crush it. Thank you for taking time of your super busy schedule to join us and share one of the best platforms and most important platforms we all need. Next week we have Kristen Meserly. She is awesome. You guys got to learn more about First Home IQ, and she's a top performer. So this is going to be a great opportunity for you to be part of something special and to learn about what makes Kristen a rock star. So be here next week. Every week we bring it. We are going to take a couple of weeks off during the holidays, so we'll give you a little break to enjoy with your family and not go, what am I missing on the More Momentum call?
And Dom,
So
I
we'll
might,
have a little break.
because of how passionate I am about what Kristen does, trying to get young Gen Zers into homes. I'm probably going to drop a nugget on my 4-3-2-1 buyer strategy that I haven't released to anybody yet. So for investment properties, how to get 10 doors in 4 years.
Oh, there you go. It's perfect. Perfect. And then, of course, if you haven't signed up for Momentum Builder, download the app so you can stay connected. We have 875 organically already, Scott, just since February. And more are growing, and we're just starting to promote it. We haven't even really promoted other than this call and other people sharing it. So get part of our app, which gives you good communication of what's going on, plus all the best coaches, all the best platforms, like, of course, experience.com, and just stay in the know and be part of the community. You don't have to do this on your own. And then if you haven't signed up for, I think the next one should be Momentum Builder. That's right. It is time to reboot your business. That's right. What worked in the past isn't working now for a lot of you. So reboot your business with pros like Scott and everybody. And a little bit a heads up. A lot of you will see the panel of incredible speakers, the best of the best. And you're going to go, I heard them already. We have changed the game. They are bringing new content, and they're only bringing strategies. No big fluff stories or anything. They're going to give you pearls of wisdom. They only get a TED Talk. They get 18 minutes to provide you with tactics, and then we're going to do live Q&A so you understand them and can implement them. No more just someone talking at you. They're going to talk with you. This is going to be very interactive, and you're going to walk away with key strategies that are going to change your personal and professional life. I guarantee it. We will guarantee it. If you walk away feeling you didn't get value out of this, we'll give you your money back. But I guarantee
By the way, Dom, we got to add the money back guarantee to the website.
What's that?
We got to add the money back guarantee to the website.
Well, listen,
that's fine.
If you're listening to these people and you're not getting anything out of it, it's probably you.
100%. You know all these rock stars. They're the pros. Without a doubt. I mean, look at that. We keep adding more and more people, but they are bringing strategies that are working today. Not what worked in 2020 or 2007. This is what's working today. These people know what is working today, and they love the business and crushing it in the business, and they're going to help you do the same.
Yeah, that's a good crew.
It is, right? Right.
And still growing.
So Edward, do you have I didn't have any problems. Did you not have a reply button or something?
I don't know if he's still there. He shows like he's still there. It says.
It says. What does that mean, Scott?
It's a partial answer.
He just wants to let us know he's here.
He's like me. He's a multi-texter.
Yeah,
Oh, and happy holidays from us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you,
That's
Sonia,
right.
for throwing that in.
Happy Hanukkah starting today and looking forward to Christmas too.
That's right. We have our big party today, Scott. We'll have 150 to 200 real estate professionals at our office today celebrating. Whoop, whoop.
That is awesome.
Yeah. And Scott, thank you for being part of our community and being such a giver in our industry. Without, people like you, it makes our jobs that much harder. So you're making us look good, buddy. And you keep elevating the game. Any closing word? Oh, on my dashboard says I have 6 reviews that need replies. I can't find those.
So just go to filter and say ones I haven't replied to.
There you go.
It'll filter them.
All right, we got to close up. Shop, we're a little over. Thank you for being part of our weekly More Momentum call. We got so much good stuff. We have a membership that's coming up soon that's going to add even more value to make sure you're at the top of your game. Join our community. Go to our Facebook page. Start joining our Facebook page so we can share and interact, and you don't have to do this all alone. Thank you, Scott. You're a great friend and a mentor of ours, and keep helping us improve our game every time we see you, dude. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you guys for being
happy holidays, Scott. Talk to you soon, buddy.
Everybody, thank you so much.
See you all. Thanks for joining us.
Dell gave you your G2 review already. Woo!
I'll do it right now. Thanks, Scott.